looping line drive there to second baseman Maximilian Hahn. We were down here the other night. Maximilian was a busy young man at second base.
Indeed he was. All right, that'll bring Weston Tyler to the plate. Tyler steps in here for his third at bat. At bat has to duck under an inside pitch.
Weston with an impressive .625 batting average through the first 4 games of this region district tournament.
Called strike, 1-1 the count to Tyler. Duggan low and inside, 2-1. Oh, beautiful pitch, fastball right down the pipe. That'll even the count at 2 apiece with 1 out, no runners on, top of the first. Whoa, you could hear the collective holding of breath around the stadium, and that goes full count now. Called strike, got him looking, and I don't know why he was waiting on that. That was a letter-high fastball right in the strike zone.
I'm thinking he was guessing changeup for the last 2 pitches that he took, both of them close in the zone.
With 2 out, that'll bring Baker to the plate. Baker takes a rip at it, and there's your changeup that he was waiting for right there. Baker way out in front of that one. Low, Baker chops it away. 0-2 the count.
Levi comes into tonight's game with a .400 batting average in the district tournament.
Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Very impressive defense there by Upper Montgomery County. Retires the side. That'll bring Thurmont out to the field. Upper Montgomery County will come to the plate. They'll bring Butnick, Hahn, and Zolkovich to lead off after this message from our sponsors.
Everyone in Thurmont knows and respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we're back here live. Butnick steps into the plate for his first at bat. Yoakum on the mound for Thurmont. Ball 2.
Right-handed shortstop for Upper Montgomery County was 1 for 3 on the evening in their previous meeting.
Chop foul down the third base line. Yoakum jumps on that off-speed pitch. Count remains 2-1. Right up the middle off the shins and into left field of the pitcher. Yoakum stretches it for two, slides in, safe. The ball goes by and into the out-of-bounds area. So Yoakum standing up on third. What a at-bat for that.
Cade
Sorry, not
Butnick, and
Yoakum.
he hit that one right off the leg.
Butnick.
It looked like a repeat of the other evening when the Baroni was hit by a batted ball from his pitching position. And then as he was hustling to second, the ball went by him and he moves into third base.
Swing and a miss. Hahn at the plate. Maximilian batting right-handed, number 17, with Butnick on third. Fouled away out over the screen.
Maximilian was 0 for 3 2 nights ago when they played.
In the dirt. 1-2 the count to Hahn. No out, runner on third. Grounder to short, throw to home. They did not get him in time. The ball gets by the catcher, and the runner advances to second. There's the throw. No, he's not going to throw it. Laird holds the ball. So the run scores, and Montgomery County takes the lead.
Yeah, infield was playing back. I'm not sure Evan Laird at catcher was expecting that throw from shortstop Weston Tyler with him deep in the hole in that ground ball. Throw a little bit off the mark, and Cade slides it home safely. Maximilian on first, and fielder's choice. Actually, he's over at second now as the ball got past the catcher. Catcher Kyle Zolkovich steps in for Montgomery County. He was 2 for 3 with a run scored.
No out, runner on second.
Previous meeting.
Low, ball one. 1-1 the count. Fouled down the first base line.
Nice pitch there. Outside corner, down in the zone by Eli. Kyle fouls it off.
Another chopper, third baseline this time.
Yep. And great at bat here by Kyle. He fouling things off, staying alive for another pitch.
Grounded to short, has a little trouble with it. Throw to third, and it gets by the third baseman, but the runner holds. Both runners hold first and third. So shortstop having a little trouble, 2 indecisive plays in a row.
Right, and I think that indecisiveness starts on the ground ball. Rather than just fielding it and then checking the runners, he's kind of looking like he's wanting to make the throw before he actually picks the ball up.
That'll bring Yates into cleanup. Ball low and inside. 1-0 the count. No outs. Runners on the corner, bottom of the first. Moco leads at 1-0.
Keelan was 2 for 3 2 nights ago. Fouls this one off down the right field line.
Out of play. On the ground. 1-1 the count. Coach Squelia on third gives the sign. Old-fashioned Yates pops it up again, and it drifts out over the fence, out of bounds.
Deshaun Brown giving it a look from his first base position, but the ball just gets over the fence, out of play. And another Moco batter staying alive, fouling off good pitches.
Not
So he
this
gets the
time.
hit.
Base hit down the third line, drives in a run. right over the bag.
Yep. Solid base hit down the third base line.
And here comes Coach out from the dugout to talk to pitcher Yoakum. Try to sort this out now. We've got to stop the bleed.
I think this is more of a conference for the entire infield, not just the pitcher. Oh, actually, they're going to make a change. From left field, Parker Hahn.
Yeah, I kind of wondered. I was going to say, I'll bet you Hahn's coming in. In a conversation I had with Coach Early, he said to me, we'll see how Yoakum does, but Hahn's the man to come in because he pitched a really good game in relief yesterday against Fort County.
Now, you know, Eli and his 4 batters faced basically gave up 4 ground balls. They went to the right spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great point.
So
you think it might be a little premature?
I never want to second guess a manager and their intuition and what they are thinking.
Yeah.
We did see Hahn last night. He shows good velocity. I think he's going to need something other than a fastball against this solid hitting team from Moco. We'll have to show some change-ups, curveballs. Like those last 2 batters, they were quality at bats before they ended up hitting the ball and getting on base.
We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for making this game possible. That's American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont, Center of Life Chiropractic, Cousins Ace Hardware in Thurmont, Fredericktown Yamaha, and Thurmont's Country Kitchen. Thank you for making this championship Little League game possible here in Germantown. We appreciate your support. Please go and thank them. Stop by and say thank you for keeping local sports on the radio.
So actually, Eli moves to shortstop,
which is his natural position.
And Weston Tyler moves over to second.
So Parker Hahn now on the mound. Faces Squalia. Rocky steps in. Swing and a miss.
Nice high fastball there by Patrick. Parker. Patrick.
Infield pop-up, back up over the screen and out of play. 0-2 the count now to number 22. Oh, check swing called, strike, got him looking. He flinched.
Well, I think he was good at swing, but by the time he made up his mind, the ball was past him. So then he left it up to the umpire and ring him up, called strike 3. First out of the inning.
Absolutely.
Brings up center fielder Chris McNatt.
McNatt steps into the batter's box with 1 out and a runner on second. Ball outside.
Chris was 1 for 2 2 nights ago in the matchup.
Swing and a miss. Ball low and away. 2-1 the count.
Yep. One of the coaches yells, good spot. Exactly right. Parker missed that one low, and that's where you want to miss.
Ripped to the shortstop. He can't handle it. Glove it. Throw to second. Not in time. So Yoakum gets one right through the glove into the stomach, picks it up off the dirt. First he has to locate, and then he tosses it.
Yeah, just
Kind of
not in
a
time.
football toss to second, not in time.
Ben Becker steps in for Moko. Ben was the starting pitcher in the matchup the other night. 1 for 1 on the evening in the batter's box.
Curveball high and inside, 1-0 the count. One out, runners on second and third. Called strike, got him looking.
Parker has a nice, easy motion, and then that ball gets on you pretty quick.
Low and inside, here comes the run in. Safe at home on the pass ball. So Montgomery County puts the third run of the inning across the plate on the pass ball.
Thermont boys need to dig deep, get some plays, get out of this before it gets out of hand.
Becker steps in. 2-1 the count with one out. High and tight. 3-1.
Oh,
Base hit up the middle into center field. Run comes in. Runner turns. 2-run RBI. And Becker trots down the second on the throw home.
somebody from Thermont needs to make a play, get a spark for this visiting team. Marcus Pock steps in.
Pock swing and a miss.
Marcus 1 for 2 nights ago.
Swing and a miss again. 0-2 the count.
Parker showing a nice high fastball.
Low and inside, ball gets past the catcher. The runner advances. Well hit into the gap right field, drops in for the base hit. Here comes the run home. The throw, it's a good one. Slides in safe under the tag.
Someone needs to take charge on the Thermont infield. You don't throw a guy out from right field on a base hit when the runner's already on third base. That ball should have went directly to second base to hold Marcus to first. Now he moves up to second in scoring position.
So Hahn steps off the rubber as he readjusts. Now he's back. One out, runner on second.
Nathaniel Carry-On steps on for Moko, left-handed hitter. 1 for 2 nights ago.
Ball outside. Back to the screen. 1-1 the count. you just joined us, Upper Moco has erupted for 6 runs in this inning, knocking starting pitcher. Ball outside. Eli Yoakum out of the game. He's now replaced in relief. Parker Hahn. Ball outside. There goes the ball by the catcher again. The runner advances. 4 pass balls in this inning alone by 2 pitchers have allowed 3 base runner advances and 1 run to score. Fouled away.
Good looking swing there by Nathaniel. Moves the count to full. Marcus Pock on third base. Outside, misses it.
Ball 4. Draws the walk. Trotting down to first base, we have runners on the corner now with 1 out. And the pitcher, Duggan, steps into the batter's box for his first bat of the game. Called straight fastball, letter high. Base hit into the right center gap. Run comes home. Throw in on the cutoff, gets by the pitcher, and the runner advances. The throw to third, and he slides in safe. What an inning for Montgomery County.
Dugan with the base hit RBI. He advances to second on the throw. Carry on, slides into third. Right fielder Hayden Moore steps in for Montgomery County. Another left-handed hitter for Upper Montgomery County.
Low and away. Ball 2. High, ball 3. He gets the sign from coach down on third base. Let's see if he takes. Called strike.
Parker with a fastball up in the zone. Hayden tries to duck under it.
3-1. Make it 3-2. Back to back. High fastballs in the zone, as you mentioned, Coach. Moves the count full with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Foul tipped away.
Yep. Good pitch by Parker. Fouled off by Hayden to stay alive for another pitch.
Ball 4 outside. So Hahn loads the bases now with 1 out, which sets the table for the little Kundu, who steps in, bottom of the order. And he Grounds one into right field for an RBI single. Thurmont just looking completely discombobulated right now.
Yep.
Even the cutoff throws are not being handled well.
Correct. The one thing about those pitches high in the zone, if the batters from Moco are able to catch up to it, that's what you get. Easy base hits through the gaps. The Thurmont pitching needs to get down at the knees, work the knees. That brings us to the top of the order. The young man that started things off for Moco, leadoff hitter Kay Butnick, steps in for his second at bat this inning.
So we batted around.
13th batter.
Not something you want to see in your first inning. A rocket down third baseline out of play. Pulled foul.
Thurmont building a mountain that they'll have to overcome if they're going to stay alive and force a winner-take-all game tomorrow night.
Ball 2-1 the count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Upper Moco leads at 8-0. Third can't handle it. Tags the runner out as he goes by for the out. Second out.
David Duggan scores from third. Nice play by Jeremy to gather himself and tag out Hayden Morris running from second. Cade Butnick, fielder's choice, is on first. Kundu moves up to second.
Called straight to Maximilian Hahn.
Max got on a fielder's choice, his first at bat, and scored a run.
A one hopper to second, throw to second for the force, and Thurmont finally gets out of that inning, but not until some of the most substantial damage of the season.
Whew. In one inning, that's 9 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base hits and a couple of Thurmont miscues. 9-0 after one complete. We'll be back for the second inning.
Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own.
All right, Jeremy Veroni has stepped into the batter's box to lead off for Thurmont. He takes a called strike at the knees.
Jeremy having a great all-star tournament, .555 batting average through the first 4 games.
Swing and a miss. Jeremy guessing on an off-speed pitch, trying to slow the bat down as he swung out over top of it. He fouls that one off.
Fights that one off. It drops safely to the ground.
So Jeremy trots back to home plate with the count 0-2. Top of the second. Thurmont at the plate.
Solid
Nice
drop
ball.
to the left field line.
Right to the fence. Jeremy turns for 2 and trying to stretch it to 3. There he goes, slides in safe. And a triple for Jeremy Baroni, and that's what you want your leadoff guy to do, to light a spark.
Thurmont needed a spark. Maybe that'll be one. Scratch a couple runs in this inning, get back in this ball game.
Laird, he fouls one off.
Evan Laird, Thurmont catcher, steps in. 667 batting average in this All-Star tournament.
In the dirt, ball gets by the catcher. Here comes a runner home. He slides in safe. So Thurmont comes back with a run across the plate on the pass ball.
Yeah, that fastball by David Dugan just got past Zolkovic all the way to the screen, bounced off the fence. Jeremy hustling home.
So Laird 1-1 in the count. He swings and misses. Way behind that.
Ooh.
Called strike. Got him looking.
Yeah, great changeup by Dugan, followed up with a solid low and outside fastball, called strike 3.
That'll bring James Clements to the plate. James' mom is Jen, the principal at Catoctin High School. He takes a fastball across the eyes for ball 1. Low, ball 2, 2-0 the count to James. Takes another ball, 3-0 now. He's got the signal from coach.
Home plate umpire shows ball was outside.
Called straight. Duggan puts one across the plate. Clemens green lighted now at 3-1. Takes ball 4 high. So James trots down to first base with a good at bat. That'll bring the big Deshaun Brown to the plate, number 23. He's had a great tournament so far. Called straight.
Starting first baseman for Thurmont. Has a .333 batting average on the tournament.
Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Another ball comes across. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Runner on first. Swing and a miss. Brown way behind that one.
Dugan also nice easy motion, nice wind up. Good delivery.
Oh, that one was high, and Brown went upstairs after it and struck out.
Yep, just a little too anxious. Deshaun could not hold up. That brings Parker Holland to the plate.
The relief pitcher steps in for his first at bat of the game. Ball 1.
Quick throw down, try to catch Clements off first. Safely back in.
Grounder, slow roller to third. He gloves it. Safe. So he beat out the throw. And really, that one died in the grass, Coach.
Yeah, that was a slow roller, and it got slower and slower. Almost came to a stop before the third baseman, Keelan Yates, picked it up, and Parker with a hustle down the first base line. Infield base hit.
So that puts runners on first and second with Holden Holmes at the plate. Holden takes kind of an awkward swing at that. 0-1 the count. Way high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. He blew that one by him.
Holden with an aggressive swing, not able to catch up to that high fastball.
Ooh. In the dirt, he fouls it off. Off the glove, down to first, he's safe. So on the foul tip out of the glove, off the catcher's glove and in the ground, Holmes beats it out. And we have a table set for Max Berge with bases loaded and 2 out. Now, Coach.
If you're scoring at home, that's a strikeout and an E2. Not able to hold the strike. And hustling Holden Holmes on first base. Parker moves over to second. And James Clements down to third.
And so now the coach for Upper Moco trots back to the dugout. Coach Schwelia, after speaking to his pitcher Duggan, they're all on the same page now and we're ready. Fastball low, ball 1.
Big spot here for Max.
It is.
Could get on base somehow.
Called strike, got him looking. That was his pitch right there.
There it is.
Base hit into right field over the first base pad. One comes in, turning here, coming home. The throw's not in time. A 2-run RBI double for Max Berge.
Right. That right-handed hitter, he just took that fastball down the right field line. Solid line drive over the first base bag. Clement scores. Parker Hahn scores.
So runners on second and third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. Caden DeWeese at the plate. Duggan throwing heat now. High fastball, ball 1.
Caden, solid pitcher for Thurmont. Extra hitter here tonight.
Fastball, beautiful pitch. DeWeese should have pulled the trigger on that one. That was a downtown right there. He fouls that one back. Rolls out of play. Everybody will back up.
A lot of excitement as that ball bounced off the plate and looked like it could go either way, fair or foul. Trickles foul.
1-2 the count. Called strike, got him looking. Not the way you want to get out of there. But Thurmont able to put 3 across the plate.
1, 2, 3 hits, a single, a double, and a triple. As you said, push 3 across. It's 9-3 as we move to the bottom of the second.
Latest trend in urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more. Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in 2 wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown.yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Ha! Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible, we're your choice for small gatherings or parties, and we cater too. Thurmont Country Kitchen's owners, Sherry and Rob, recently received the You Make Thurmont Proud Award. And hey, speaking of awards, their roasted chicken is the best in Maryland, hands down. Thurmont Country Kitchen's menu is unbelievable, with something for everyone.
All right, we are back live with Zolkovich at the plate. Leadoff batter for Upper Moco. Big inning for Montgomery County in the first. They put 9 across the plate, but Thurmont, undeterred, came back and answered with 3 of their own to cut that lead by a third. Called strike. Parker Hahn on the mound. 1-1 the count to Volkovich. Ball low and inside. Bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. That'll move the count to 2 apiece.
This is an inning where Thurmont really, if they want to stay in this game, back in this game, got to get out of here clean.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, everybody paused for a breath on that one. And he called a ball on it, so it's a full count now. That was a close one. Tough call for that umpire. High ball into right field. The right fielder charges in and makes the catch on the run for the first out.
Holding nice right field out there under that pop-up.
So the defense gets the lead batter.
F9 if you're scoring at home.
That'll bring the big number 28s to the plate.
Keelan a base hit and a run scored.
Another base hit into right field, right through the second gap.
Yeah, big hole over there on the right side. Weston Tyler kind of hugging second base.
Australia, Rocky, number 22. He steps in for his second at bat of the game with 1 out and a runner on first.
Ooh, and that flips off his helmet.
That hit helmet, and so it's a hit by the pitch. And Rocky trots down to first base. One out, runners on first and second now. Infield pop-up, second baseman settles under it, makes the catch. The runners hold.
Left-handed hitting Chris McNatt just flipped that one up in the air.
So it was funny because second base started outwards, and then he realized the ball was coming in, so he adjusted nicely.
Yep. Weston Tyler roaming around out there at second base.
That'll bring the big Ben Becker in to bat. 2 out here. Grounder to second, glove it, throw to second for the force. and they retire the side. So you were right, Coach. They got out of it easily with only one hit.
Yep, just what the doctor ordered. Now we see if we can scratch a few more runs for the visiting team. 9-3 as we move to the top of the third.
We'll be right back.
Poppin' Parties by Heather will transform your event into a wonderland of balloon artistry. Birthday parties, anniversaries, weddings, corporate and sporting events, and more. Poppin' Parties by Heather is amazing. Heather's grab and goes, balloon walls, arches, and circles will make your event unique and unforgettable. Just go to her Facebook page, Poppin' Parties by Heather. Check out her Poppin' Party services and price list, or give her a call at 717-615-9165. That's Poppin' Parties by Heather. Put a pop in your party today.
Let's go!
Everyone in Central Maryland knows a secret. You don't have to go to the Bay, hon, to roll up your sleeves and dig into the best crabs in the state. Just head on down to May's Restaurant on Urbana Pike in Frederick. For more than 50 years,
All right, we're back here live with the little Gavin Vaughn. He had a great game yesterday. He actually hit well in that game yesterday at the bottom of the order. The last at bat didn't. What did he do at the last at bat?
Walked.
Okay, well then he didn't hit well, but he got on.
Yeah, he did his job. On base percentage is sometimes the most important thing.
So Gavin takes a ball as he faces Duggan. Whoa!
There's the hit.
A base hit into left field. So he
And bunch
made
of
me look
defensive
good,
changes.
didn't he?
Yep. Self-fulfilling prophecy there, Michael. And now pitching change. Pitching for, and a couple defensive changes. Rocky Squawaya
Squalia, yeah.
is pitching. Marcus Pock behind the plate. Number 11, Nathaniel Carrion playing first base. Dugan moves from pitcher to third base.
Well hit deep into center field, left field. Left fielder makes the catch. And the runners hold.
Solid hit. Just a little too much under it. Fly ball to the left fielder.
So Vaughn stays on first. That brings Weston Tyler to the plate with one out here in the top of the third.
Slow curveball stays up.
Ball one. That one gets past the catcher, and the runner advances. Gavin Vaughn on second now.
Oh.
Tyler takes one low and in for ball three. 3-0 the count. See if he takes on this. Ball four, he takes and gets the walk. So a great at bat for Tyler. He gets on now. That'll bring Baker to the plate, Levi Baker. With one out, runners on first and second. Low, ball one. Rocky Squalia on the mound now. The third pitcher, swing and a miss. Duggan, I'm sorry, second pitcher, Duggan and Squalia in relief. Fouled off. That'll move to count to 1-2.
Levi a little out in front of that changeup.
Ooh, what a pitch.
Nice curveball, broke down across the plate.
Slow curveball.
Yep.
Took forever to get there, and when it did, it broke right over the strike zone for the called out. Jeremy Veroni steps in. Inside, pass ball, there go the runners. So now Thurmont would love to push a couple more across the plate. Matter of fact, they almost have to stay in this one.
Just keep scratching away here. Jeremy, the leading extra base hitter on the team.
Called strike. 1-1 the count. Outfield playing straight away. Ball in. Oh! Another delayed call on the strike. And now we're at 1-2.
Now comes the slow curveball. Nope. A little bit of a slider.
Got him looking.
Gets Jeremy looking. So after the leadoff base hit by Gavin Vaughn, straying 2 runners.
Coach comes down to have a little word with the umpire on that one. He wasn't real happy with those calls, but you're never going to win that battle.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sides retired without Thurmont getting any across, and we'll move to the home half of the third. Score remains 9-3.
SEM Lawn Care and Property Maintenance in Emmitsburg, Maryland. Well, these guys are amazing. No matter what your lawn care needs, mowing, trimming, and a lot more, SEM Lawn Care will help turn your dream into a real landscape. Locally owned and operated. Now, what you will get are 2 guys born and raised in Thurmont who will do the job right and say thank you. SEM Lawn Care and Property Maintenance. Quick, easy, and professional. SEM Lawn Care is the go-to choice for mowing our big 3-acre field here at WTHU. Why, it's the best-looking lot on Radio Lane. So give them a call today at area code 240-674-2083. That number again, area code 240-674-2083. Or check them out on their Facebook page, SEM Property Maintenance. That's SEM Lawn Care when you need professional yard maintenance.
All right, we're back here live at Upper Montgomery County's Germantown Field with the score 9-3. Upper Moco in the lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. With Pock coming to the plate. He takes a ball low and inside from Parker Hahn on the mound.
Marcus, RBI base hit and scored a run in the 1st inning for Montgomery County.
High fastball. 2-0. That one gets by the catcher for ball 3. 3-0 the count to Marcus. I'm sure he'll take on this one. Try to get on. Called strike. Looking all the way. Little chopper, 1 hop to the 3rd base. In the dirt. Safe. So the throw from third, Deshaun Brown not able to handle it because it was in the dirt.
Yep. Tried to dig it out. Marcus safely on first. First baseman Nathaniel Carrion steps in for Montgomery County.
Parker Hahn curveball stays outside for ball one.
Nathaniel walked and scored a run in the first inning.
High infield pop-up, shortstop goes back to the grass and makes the catch.
Eli Yoakum settles under that one. F6 if you're scoring at home. Pitcher now third baseman David Dugan steps in for Montgomery County.
Back to the pitcher, off the pitcher's glove. So Parker Hahn off balance on his pitching throw. Ricochets off his glove.
He went up after that, reached up. Just bad luck on Thurmond's part that he got too much of his glove on it. No one else could field it and throw him out.
Runners on first and second with one out.
Have to give David a infield base hit.
Foul ball down the third base line, out of play. 0-1 the count.
Right fielder Hayden Morse.
Batting
first
left.
Pitch swinging.
Curveball doesn't break, high and outside. 1-1 the count. One out. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the third. Ball two outside. Ball three way outside. Little League Baseball Championship, Maryland District 2 here in Germantown. Called strike, just in the strike zone on the outside. Moves the count full. Ball four. So Hahn loads the bases. Setting up the little Kundu as he steps in.
Reese a base hit his first at bat.
Reese lifts one up over the dugout, now to play. Called strike. Oof.
Up in the zone.
It was up in the zone, all right. 0-2 the count.
Parker will take that.
Infield pop-up again in the center field, and he drops it. Here comes a run home. The throw way off and into the screen right in front of us. The runners hold.
That's a tough play.
It
Ranging
is.
back into the outfield, but it looked like Weston was going to bring it in. Pops out of his glove. Marcus Pock scores.
You got to give it to this Upper Moco team. I mean, they bat around the order.
They put it in
no
play.
weaknesses in, no holes in that batting order.
All 12 batters put the ball in play.
Foul deep down into left field, now to play. Butnick. Top of the order at the plate. Ball inside. One out, bases loaded. Rips it into left field for the base hit. 2 runs come in. The throw home not in time.
Oh. Butnick picks up 2 RBIs on that base hit to left field. Advances to second on the throw home. Reese Kundu moves to third.
Fastball. Low, ball 1. 1 out, runners on second and third. Montgomery County leads at 12-3. Little chopper foul into the screen. Count moves to 1-1. So Thurmont put 3 across in the second. Looked like they were going to chip away at that lead, but Montgomery County quickly answers here in their third with 3 of their own. Called strike. Hahn looking all the way.
And some nights the baseball gods are not with you. I mean, Montgomery County's putting in play to their credit, but the ball's just out of reach on plays that we've seen Thurmont make. They're
like
just
that
not
one right
able
there.
to make. Yep, tonight.
A pass ball, run comes home. And Thurmont can't cover. 13th run across the plate. We're now back to the 10-run mercy rule. What's the confusion there?
Strike 3, swing and a miss.
Why didn't he throw to first?
I don't know. He kept looking down at third.
So he was afraid to let the run come in. He just wanted to let the player go to first. All right. Zolkovich is in. He rips a grounder to second. The throw to second to Force. And they get him on the double play.
Yeah. Shortstop, 6-4-3 double play. Ends the inning. But 4 runs crossed for the home team, and it's now 13-3, and we move to the top of the 4th.
Cool Oldies 1450 THU is the leader in high school sports broadcasting since 2008. We have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the 4-state area. area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from Southern PA to Brunswick, the Western Mountains of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is number one in high school sports broadcasting.
All right, we're back here live. Evan Laird at the plate. He takes ball one inside. Rocky Squelia on the mound again in the dirt. And by the catcher all the way to the screen. That'll make it ball two. 2-0 the count to Laird. Ooh. Whoa, that was close. Evan had to duck out of that one. 3-0 now.
Yeah, Rocky likes to throw some curveballs, a little bit of a slider action there. Just missed Evan.
Low and inside, ball four. So James Clemens steps in. James, with the last at bat, was a good one.
Walked and scored a run.
Ball inside. Called strike, got him looking. I don't know why Thurmont is not swinging at those. I mean, you really have to be aggressive. When you're down like this, in a game like this.
No. There's schools of thought that says you take a strike and you extend the game, try to work the pitching count.
Called strike, throw it on the first, not in time.
Now you don't like to take two strikes, dig yourself a hole.
Ball inside, the count goes full now. No outs and a runner on first. Ball four, back-to-back walks from Squelia. We'll bring Deshaun Brown back to the plate.
And timeout, Moco. Mound visit by the coach.
And it looks like we're going to get a replacement.
Quick hook there.
Yeah.
Dad.
And that's a tough hook because that's your dad pulling you right there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened through the season.
Yeah.
You would think at some point, but yeah.
Well, you walk two. I mean, you've got a 10-run lead. I mean, I don't know. Coach knows what he's doing.
So, catcher turned pitcher Kyle Zolkowitz now on the mound for Moco.
We'll take a quick warm-up break and be right back.
Taking it to overdrive. Taking it to overdrive.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with a handful of hardware, folks.
Head over to Cousins Ace Hardware today. Located on North Church Street in Thurmont, Cousins Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of high school athletics on the radio. Everyone in Thurmont knows and respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we're back with you here live. Swing and a miss to Sean Brown at the plate.
I think Deshaun came in.
Timeout. The plate umpire walks back to the scorer's table.
Somebody at the scorer's table got his attention for some reason. The official scorer clarify the situation.
All right, time is back in. Called strike slow curveball breaks over the plate. Waist high. Brown lets it go. 0-2 the count to Deshaun. Ooh, a rifle bullet. And they get the force at second.
You know, and that kind of sums up the evening a little bit there. Deshaun with a missile to third base, so hot that third baseman Dugan could not handle it. But with runners on first and second, they had to hold because they thought David was going to catch the line drive. He's able to step on third and then throw to second to complete a double play.
Wow. Called strike, fastball inside edge of that strike zone to Parker Hahn.
If you're scoring at home, Evan Laird, runner from second to third's out, unassisted, 5.
In the dirt, gets away. There goes the runner. Brown down to second.
James Clement, who was the base runner on first, is out 5-4 for the double play. Deshaun Brown on fielder's choice, and as you said, he just advanced to second on the pass ball.
Ball low. 2-1 the count. 2 out. Runner on second.
Parker with a base hit, 2 RBI, and run scored his first at bat in the second inning.
Nice ball in the center field. Drops in for a base hit. Here comes Brown turning to come home. No, he holds at third. Coach knows Brown not a fast runner. Holds him up. And that brings Holden Holmes to the plate with 2 out runners on second and third.
Yep, Parker moves up to second base on the throw home.
High check swing from Holmes, fastball, ball 1. That one low and in the dirt, the runners hold. Two and 0. Off-speed pitch, stays high and inside. The count moves to 3-0. So Holmes nods his head as he gets the sign. Ball 4. Holmes trots down to first base before the umpire even makes the call. That one was way low. So now that loads up the bases and sets the table for Max Berge with 2 out. Inside, ball 1.
Max a big double in the second inning. See if he can do something like that here in the fourth.
A grounder to short, he gloves it, throw to second, they get the force. So Max grounds out to end the inning.
And with the 10-run rule after 4 innings, we have a complete game.
That's it.
And District 2 champions, Montgomery County Upper, solid baseball team.
Yeah, just all around solid. 9 across the board in the first inning, 4 in the third. Only 3 in the second for Thurmont. A 10-run lead ends the game here on the Mercy Ruling in the fourth. And Montgomery County, Upper Montgomery County, I should say, takes the championship. Congratulations.
Yeah.
This is a good team.
Yeah, and you talked about it. You mentioned it all 12 batters either base hit or scored runs in the 2 games here versus Thurmont. So 6-team tournament. These are the last 2 teams standing. Montgomery County Upper moves through undefeated. Good luck in the state tournament to Montgomery County.
Yes.
I'll be following along. I expect that they'll do well.
We'll all be watching them. And, of course, want to give a shout-out to everyone in Thurmont, especially. It's been a great 5-game run last Sunday in Frederick, and who would have known that Thurmont would come this far?
Yep. Nice game. And, again, a little bit of bad luck tonight, but Montgomery County really is a solid baseball team. Thurmont should not be hanging their heads in any way, shape, or form.
Well, they've played Montgomery County twice, and if you combine the 2 scores, it's 23-3.
Yeah.
So
the right team moves on.
The right team does move on. That's the whole point. But not to take anything away from Thurmont and all that they've done to get this far. This is the first time since 2017 that Thurmont has come this far. So good for them. 7 years since they've come into this rarefied territory, and it's great, and we're just honored to be a part of it. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Want to thank you for following us all the way through this process. Coach, great to have you back in the booth doing Little League Baseball. Looking forward to a little football in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Before you know it, it'll be football season, right?
Yep. Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Good night, all.
Don't worry. If you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTSUradio.com in our audio vault.